Welcome everyone to our Rock Stars Mega Class. I am so excited to welcome you here tonight. It always takes a few minutes to get everybody in. So we'll just get started with what tonight's gonna look like. And then by the time I'm done telling you about that, hopefully everyone will be here and we'll get started with our cooking. So first of all, we've got an exciting menu for you tonight. It is our Bond birthday. So Vaughn Cook is 5 years old this month, which is so exciting. We've got some great specials to share with you tonight, as well as some great recipes with some great presenters, some of my favorite people presenting tonight. So I just want to do some housekeeping. All of you have been muted upon entry. That is because we want to have a really nice, clean recording. Do not worry, you're not going to show up in the recording. Your voice might if you're not muted. So just be careful about that. Make sure that you stay muted, especially if you have background noise. And then you will have the opportunity to ask questions at the end. Stay on until the end for sure, you guys, because we've got some great raffle prizes for you, so you don't want to miss that. Super excited about our Bond birthday, so we've got some celebration prizes to give away because of that. So stay on till the end because you need to be present to win the raffle. And then the only way that we know what guests are out there to put your names in the raffle or if you put your name in the chat box. And so put your name in the chat box, give us your full name because there might be 2 Jennifers or 2 Sarahs. So give us your full name and the consultant that invited you tonight, and then we'll get your name in the drawing. So again, welcome. This is our Rock Stars Mega Class for August. And it's a collaborative cooking class that we do every single month with various top consultants on our team. And so super excited to have you here tonight. So in recognition of our birthday, I'm going to start with our cake. And of course, we're all adults. And so as my friend Stephanie says, we're adults. We can start with cake if we want to. So this cake I made so many times this last week. It has been a huge hit every time. And it is called a raspberry ricotta cake. Super duper easy. So so far I have 3 eggs and 1.5 cups of ricotta cheese in this mixing bowl, okay? These stainless mixing bowls are the best. I have multiples of them in my house and they stack really well. They're really lightweight and this handle is just fantastic for being able to tip the bowl and stay in complete control of it. I just love it. So I've got that mixed up. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, which I love, love, love. And then I'm going to set that aside and do my dry ingredients. Again, another awesome mixing bowl. You can see how they stack really well for storage. I just love these stainless mixing bowls. Okay, so we've got 1.5 cups flour. For those of you that don't know, I already pre-measured this flour, but when I measure it with a spoon and I spoon the flour into my measuring cup instead of scooping it up and packing it in because your measurement is going to be incorrect if you do that. So you've got to pour it in. I've got 1 cup of sugar. I've got 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of salt, okay? So then from here, I'm just gonna go ahead and stir up those dry ingredients. And this is our blender spatula, you guys. This is gonna come in really handy when I put the raspberries in this mixture, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But first up, I'm going to go ahead and add that dry ingredients to my egg, ricotta, and vanilla mixture. And then I'm gonna whisk that up nicely, okay? So then the other fun thing is I've got to add some melted butter to this. I melted butter previously in my small heart mold. This is one of our specials, or I should say bonus gifts when you host a class in August. So definitely check that out. If you have not yet seen our August specials, reach out to the consultant that invited you to this event tonight, and he or she will share with you what specials we've got going on and for our hosts and our customers and anyone considering joining our team. I got to show you this. So this is 1/2 cup of butter that I melted in the microwave just before we started. This is so perfect to melt in the microwave with a small heart mold, and you can just easily pour that butter off into your mixture. How cool is that? I love this small heart mold for those little jobs that go in the microwave. So you can see, you can just make sure you get every drop of butter out of there because we all love butter, right? So that's the small heart mold. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that butter in really well. This is so delicious. So this cake You can serve it. You can actually pop it out warm. We say always cool completely, but you know, some cakes come out of FlexiPan warm and they're not going to stick. Some have to cool to release. Just varies on the recipe. This one you can pop out after it's only cooled for about 10 minutes. If you want to serve it warm, you can. But I will tell you, on these hot summer days we've had here the past week, I've been serving it cold, like literally putting it in the fridge and chilling the cake because it's so refreshing to do that. So now I want to use this blender spatula to mix in my raspberries, which is 1 cup. The reason is I don't want to break them up and turn my cake red. I really want to keep those intact. Now you can, with this recipe, you can use frozen raspberries or fresh raspberries, okay? So we're just gonna put 1 cup of raspberries, this little leaf we didn't catch. And then I'm gonna take my blender spatula. You can see how it's angled. So that's really nice for folding batters. So I'm just folding those raspberries over so not to break them, okay? So just really gentle with those, okay? So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make this in tonight. I already made one in our fluted bond mold. So I'm gonna make a second one in our twisted crown mold. This is really great. This is, you know, a newer mold. Some of you got this last month on special. Well, that's why I thought I'd show this one and the one that we have on special for this month, okay? So I'm gonna put this whole batter in here. For those of you who are new to Bon Cook and new to FlexiPan, I want you to make note that I just put the batter straight in this FlexiPan. I didn't spray it, grease it, oil it. I just put it straight in there. I always make this mistake with the twisted crown and put the batter right on top. And I like to have that little hole in there. So you can see it's kind of like a bundt mold. So I took that off of there. Okay, so I'm just leveling this out. Now, another way you can level out your cakes, you guys, before I put them in the oven, is take the pan and just tap on the bottom of the perforated baking sheet. So now I'm gonna put this in the oven so that this will hopefully be done by the time we finish our class. But before I pass it off to Tina, I wanna show you the one that I've already done in the fluted bond mold. Now the fluted bond mold is a mold that comes in one of our specials this month of August, and it comes with this sleek black cake server knife, you guys. This is only available in this collection. So if you love our cake server knife and you want it in black, you're gonna have to get this collection I will share with you guys at the end of the class. So this baked just like this. It was just under 40 minutes. I'm gonna take my cake plate I wanna serve it on. I'm gonna put it over top the fluted bond mold. I'm gonna flip the whole thing over, and then we're gonna do our little drum roll moment. Bam, there's my dirty pan. And here is my gorgeous fluted bond cake. So I'm gonna go ahead, pass it off to Tina, who's gonna take us back to some dinner. So take it away, Tina.
Okay, hi everybody. And I'm so excited about tonight, and it's summertime in the Pacific Northwest, and that cake sounds amazing. I also have a delicious recipe for you tonight that just seems to go with summer. I don't know, something about summer, salmon, and herbs all goes together. So I have a roasted salmon with herbed butter bites. And this is a very elegant summer dish because we're doing our bone or our butter in our bone bite mold. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing with this herbed butter. So I have some very soft butter here. And there's my assistant who's always helping me, my sister Cecile, getting some of the salmon out of the oven so we can show you. All right. So anyway, really soft butter here. I have a ½ pound, and this is going to make 12 of the butter bites in the bone bite mold, which I'll show you in a minute. If you want to make 24, you could do a whole pound of butter and double the recipe, and then they freeze, and then you'll have a bunch of really yummy herb butter bites for other times and other recipes. All right, so what we're doing with this, we have the soft butter. We're going to add ½ tablespoon of our French pantry herb fresh dill and herb blend. Fresh dill and lemon herb blend is what I'm trying to say here. And the wonderful thing, this one is the rosemary basil thyme, which I'm also adding. Take a look at those herbs. It is the whole herbs, not dust, so like you buy at some of those grocery store herbs. So we love our herb blends. So a ½ tablespoon of the fresh dill and lemon, and a ½ tablespoon of rosemary basil and thyme. And then I have 2 cloves of garlic, nice big cloves. We love garlic in this house. I put in our mini chopper, and you see it's big chunks, and we want it really minced to put in this butter. So I'm going to chop that up in here, and you can either do it by hand like this, but I like to roll it across the counter like this. And what that's doing is giving me nice long, a lot easier and a lot faster. I like to shake it a little bit and make sure that all those chunks are getting down to the blades, and it's absolutely beautiful. And there is some beautifully minced up garlic, which I absolutely takes so much less time than chopping it by hand, right? And I'll take one of my little mini spatulas here. This comes in a set of 2, and I use them every single time I'm preparing a meal. So that garlic's going into the butter. And you want to do this, and then you're going to refrigerate it, or freeze it, I should say. So this is something that you will cook your salmon. You want it to be in the freezer for about an hour, so they really firm up to pop them out. Keep them intact and pretty, which I'm going to show you how they look in just a minute here. All right, and then we're doing the zest of a whole lemon, and I already zested almost all of it to save time. But we're using Le Petit grater, which is one of my favorite tools. Has a little guard here to cover the sharp edge. And then you pull that off and you put it on the back, and then it becomes a catcher, which is just so, I don't know about you, but whenever I am zesting anything, it flies all over the place. But with the catcher, it stays right in there. So I'm going to zest the rest of this, which I already put the first 2/3 into the butter. There we go. That's pretty good. And be sure you only get that yellow part. You don't want the white. That's the pith, and it's bitter. But you see how that catches that in the little catcher. And then I'm just going to scrape that in. And now I have a whole lemon worth of zest. This is really a lemony, herby butter. It's so delicious. All right. And then we're going to put 2 tablespoons of juice. And I learned a trick from one of my fellow consultants. Cut the little points off of the lemon like that, and then cut it in half. I'm using our amazing Santuco knife that we have at Bone Cook, lifetime guarantee, and holds the blade so beautifully. Anyway, earlier today I did a half of a lemon, and it was just exactly 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to put the whole half of this. Look at that. Wow. It comes out so easy and beautiful.
What about that juice?
I know, maybe I better stop. That's a very juicy lemon, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, so now I'm going to whisk that juice into the butter, get it all incorporated. And then what we're going to do, we have our amazing little bone bite tray here, and it is on special this month. And they're going to tell you all about our specials in a little bit. But anyway, it has 24 wells to make these adorable little bone bite shapes. We make brownies in here. We make truffles. I've made little beautiful lemon cakes that are on my website. They're just the cutest little items when they come out of the mold. All right, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take, I should have got a little spoon here. And you really want to use a little spoon because these are small little wells. But anyway, we're going to take the butter. Let's see if I can make sure you can see this. There we go. All right. Oh, I forgot to put my salt in. Got to have salt in there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's 1 tablespoon of our lavender salt. Let's whisk that in too. And our lavender salt refills are on special also this month. And then I have our Malabar pepper from our pep rally, and all of the refills for our peppers are on special this month. So we have all kinds of fun items in August for you. All right, now I have everything in there. Okay, so I'm just going to take a dollop of the butter and put it in here. And you really want to fill it and press it down in because you want it to make that pretty shape. So just like that. And then and this will make 12. I'm not going to take the time to do that, but I have one that has been in the freezer and the refrigerator. And I'm just going to pop that out. And I made 12 earlier. Hope this didn't get too cool. No, came out perfect. Okay.
Perfect.
And there's the 12 that I made earlier and froze them for an hour. Then I put them, popped them out, and then I put them in the refrigerator. And then you want to take them out about 15 minutes before you're going to use them on your salmon, or they're going to be really, really cold and not melt as nicely as you would want them to. So now I'll take a plate and I'll show you how we're going to
Right here.
break that up.
All
let's
ready for you.
let's show them the mustard first. I forgot, and that salmon that's in the fridge. Okay, so then what we're doing with the salmon fillets, we have skinless salmon fillets, and I really recommend getting skinless. You can a lot of times get the butcher at the grocery store to take if they have a nice fish market, they'll take that skin off for you. You can also do it with a nice sharp knife, but it takes a little bit of work. So anyway, and then the other thing you want to be sure and rub your hand over, and if you find any bones, I have some tweezers and you pull those bones out and make sure you have nice fillets. You can see I have way more than 4, which is in our recipe because we have some family coming to eat with us later. So anyway, what we're going to do with our the mustard blend that we did, it's our herb de Provence mustard. It has the lavender, salt, and pepper on both sides of these fillets. So you do lavender, salt, and pepper to taste, however much you want. Then for 4 fillets, I have 4 teaspoons of herb de Provence mustard, which is one of our fantastic French pantry mustards, 2 tablespoons of our Meyer lemon oil, which is back in stock, and everybody is so excited about it. I can't tell you how many of my customers were waiting for it to come back, and we've ordered bottles and bottles of it. It's so much fun. And I just got them just a few days ago in the mail, so I was so happy. And then this also has the rosemary, basil, thyme herb blend in it. So anyway, I'm taking my offset spatula, and little mini one, and we're just going to take a little bit of that mustard, about for the recipe, it'd be 1/4 of it. And we're just going to spread it over the top of these seasoned fillets like this. And then they go in the, and you cook them to your desired doneness. I like a medium, so it's about 125 on our instant read thermometer. And then here's some that we already cooked. Oh my gosh, they look so good.
There you go.
And so I'm just going to plate one up here. Whoops, noisy. Go. And then we're going to just serve this with a big salad tonight. So it's going to be a nice, beautiful, healthy dinner with a little bit of butter. And these have been in the fridge. We didn't take them out soon enough. So we're just going to set that on there. Like I said, take about 15 minutes early so that'll melt. And then I'm just going to put a little dill sprigs on the plate. We'll have some salad on here, a lemon wedge, and there you go. There is our roasted salmon with herb butter bites. How beautiful is that? All right, and I'm going to hand it off to our last presenter, who is my buddy, Stephanie. Take it away.
Hey everybody, good evening. I'm so glad that you joined us, Tina. Oh my gosh, literally like chef's kiss. That is amazing. And Teresa, your cake, I cannot wait to try. I am hopping on you guys with a kind of a compliment to what Tina created and also a main dish. So what I am making is shrimp tacos with some peach salsa because 'tis the season for shrimp tacos and peach salsa. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you kind of start to finish, but really fast. As a quick side note, if you just hopped on and joined us, please make sure you write your name, your full name, and the consultant that joined, that invited you to join tonight in the comment section, because we want to make sure, the chat section, we want to make sure that you guys are in that raffle. Okay. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the shrimp real fast. Now, A side note is I'm going to make it in the microwave. I know you guys are all like, oh, you can't do that. It's going to turn out rubbery. I'm telling you, this stuff is amazing. If you have this product, you already know that. If not, you'll get it and you'll figure it out really fast. I'm going to make them in the microwave, but I do have our fabulous rectangular tray, which that salmon would be perfect on as well. You can totally roast them in the oven as well, but I'm going to do it in the microwave for sake of time and also so that you guys can see just how amazing they are. So I just threw in some raw shrimp. They are completely thawed. That always makes it a little bit easier for you guys to see what the temperature is and all that. So I'm going to throw that in there. I have shelled them all. They have none of that on. You totally can cook them with that. I understand the flavor is a little bit better that way. I'm here for everyday easy, and for me, that's taking all that stuff off first. I'm also going to add a little bit of our fabulous French Pantry Tahitian lime oil. This is, as you know, Tina, like this is amazing. It just came back in stock. We're super excited about it. I'm also going to add some of our roasted garlic and chive herb blend. Again, French Pantry. There are those dried whole herbs, none of that dust, just like Tina was talking about. And don't be shy. I mean, this stuff has lots of flavor, but don't be shy about it because it's so good. Celery sea salt. I don't know if you've had a chance to try our bond salts, but they all come in a glass grinder with some refills. And of course, here is our pep rally with those 5 most popular peppers from around the world. I'm going to use our Madagascar pepper, and you can see I can make them finer pepper, ground pepper, or more with bigger chunks. I'm kind of in the middle, so I like to do a little bit finer, but my husband can make them bigger as he wants. And then guys, just like that, stacks together. Okay. And like Tina had talked about, and like Teresa will mention, I just can't stop, but it's so amazing right here because you get all of the different refills as part of our specials this month. Like I said, Teresa will talk about that, but I just couldn't help myself. Okay. So just like that, you guys, are the shrimp in our stainless mixing bowl. Again, there's that handle. Pretty sure Teresa talked about that as well. Just like that, I'm going to throw it into our round molds. And I am going to cook it literally, you guys, just for 3 minutes. I didn't even fill it all the way. You don't have to. I will start it at 2 simply because there's only a handful of shrimp in there. And we'll start with that. While that's cooking, I'm going to throw together that really simple salsa. Don't worry, I have a few of these bowls. So I'm going to put it in here to start. First, of course, we're using our peaches. Now you can use fresh, you can use frozen, thaw them first. You can totally use canned if you have to. Of course, it's, you know, it's Oregon summer. So if you can get those fresh peaches, they're always better when they're fresh. I'm going to put that to the side for just a minute, and I'm going to pull out our tool, our super, super, super popular, well-loved Eco Chop. Eco-friendly because you don't need a battery and you don't need a plug. It's all man or woman powered as the case may be. And so I'm going to cram it with things that I want to put in that salsa. So what I have here is just some red sweet peppers. I've got some red onion, and you'll notice I actually had somebody tell me yesterday, they're not quite sure if they can combine things in here, if they have to wash them in between. No, girl, don't do that. Or boy, no, not necessary. We've got some garlic that I literally just throw right in there. And then some fresh cilantro as well. And I'm going to throw it all in at one time, just like that. I'm going to cover it with that lid. I'm going to hold it, and then I'm going to pull it like a lawnmower. And here's the trick. The more you pull it, the finer it gets. So I can pull it 2 times and it's chunks. You guys see that? I can pull it a few more. I think that was 3. And it's diced, right? I really kind of want them fine though. I want them to mix in there. So I'm going to pull them a little bit more, but here's the deal. With the amount of guacamole and salsa and things that I chop in this thing, I tell everybody you're going to use it so much, you need to switch sides. Otherwise, your tricep on your dominant hand is going to be bigger than the other one. So switch sides. Make sure that you guys have equal triceps. Okay. So that's exactly what I want. And I'm going to put it right into my bowl with my peaches. I'm going to stir it up just like this. I'm going to put a little bit of lime in here. You can use as much lime as you want. I'm just going to use, right now, I'm just going to use 1 or a couple pieces lime slices in there. And when we are done with this class, I'm going to extend this and make it even bigger because I have a family of 5. So there's going to be a lot of salsa coming through here because I'm feeding my family some shrimp tacos. Like, look at this salsa, you guys. Fresh, beautiful, super easy and very quick salsa that literally takes the amount of time to cook as it took me to cook this shrimp in the microwave. I'm going to pull this out. There's the shrimp. You guys see that? Steamy. Of course, I can hold this flexible cookware because it's not hot to the touch. And then just like this, you guys, I'm going to plate it a little bit. So that means I'm going to take my tortillas, my corn tortillas. I'm going to lay out just a little bit of some cabbage, some sliced cabbage, which of course I sliced in our mandolin. Then I'm going to top them with just a few of these little shrimpers is what we call them at my house. My kids are a little bit bigger than they used to be, but we still call them shrimpers here because it's super cute and fun. So there's my shrimp. And I'm going to top it with, of course, some of our amazing fresh peach salsa. And again, you can add some extra fruits to this. I've done it with mango before. I've even added slices of, or even pieces of avocado on here. That's fabulous too. I don't know about you guys. I'm a cotija fan. I love that kind of salty cheese. So of course I'm going to top with some fresh cilantro and a little bit of our cheese here. And tell me those are not the most beautiful tacos you have ever seen that I literally whipped together in 6.5 minutes. Right?
Those
I know.
look amazing.
Quick, easy,
Ugh.
and yummy. I know. So good, so delicious. Don't worry. The consultant that invited you here will absolutely share the recipe. So just make sure you ask about that. Okay. Now I'm going to look this way for just a second because we do have some drawings that we need to do here. And Teresa, do you let's transition to you real fast and you can do some fabulous things to share with us, and then we will come back and do that drawing in just a few minutes.
Awesome. Well, I switched my camera. As you can see, I'm nice and up front for you. So, but that is because I'm going to share my screen with you guys and show you the specials. But before I show you the specials, I'm really excited because my youngest son, Roman, and I, right before we started, made these little Bon Bite hand pies in the Bon Bite tray, which is one of our specials. So I'm super excited. I wasn't sure how that was going to turn out, but I'm excited. That worked out really well. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Hold on a second. Let me get to the right view. Can everybody see those specials that we're talking about right now? Okay, fantastic. So we have got, like I said, we've got our 5th Braun birthday. So we've got this time to make cake special that I highlighted with my raspberry ricotta cake. When this is the fluted Bon mold with our black cake server knife, these 2 items together, only $50. So that's a great savings and the only way you can get the black cake server knife. So highly recommend you get that bundle. Look at the gorgeous cake for those of you tuning in late that makes. Isn't that beautiful? So the next July, and always remember you guys, look for this add-on medium perforated baking sheet, because right now when you get the time to make cake collection, you can add on the medium perforated baking sheet for only $25. That's $10 off. That's a huge savings, you guys. So definitely make note when that is an option for you. The next July special we have is this high 5 tray that Tina did those awesome compound butters in. This is great. You can see some amazing chocolates you can make in this. And then I made these adorable little cherry pies. So I'll be posting that later for you guys to see. But this is on sale, normally $66, great savings for this tray with $55. So that's a great savings. And then the Pep Hooray, love this because you know what? We spend so much time talking about the Pep Rally pepper mill and the different salts that we have, but I know for a fact, I don't talk about the refills enough, but I use the refills because I run through my favorite peppers so quickly and my favorite salt. So this is a great way to freshen up your pantry and get your choice of salt refill and your choice of pepper refill, only $35. And that's a great savings as well. So as we've mentioned as well, this is the small heart mold I showed you with the melted butter here as an August exclusive for our August bond rewards. So this is exciting. You're going to reach out to the consultant that invited you here tonight, or if you're a consultant, consider self-hosting. That is a perk of our business. And being a consultant, we can also be a host. So that's pretty cool. And when you are a host, not only are you getting your friends together to learn new recipes like we gathered tonight, but you're also going to earn some great rewards. So this just outlines what our August bond rewards are, which are very generous every month. And we've got that bonus small heart mold this month. But we really strive to get all of our hosts to this bond elite level because you unlock the catalog, you guys, and you can get 20% of your party sales in free shopping. So that does not, you're not limited, you're not capped. So if all of a sudden you have a $1,500 party, you're gonna have $300 to shop with, which is really exciting. And then you can earn 50% off items for each booking, and you get 150% off item for doing the class. So lots of great options for hosting. You're definitely going to want to reach out to your consultant and get your August class scheduled for these awesome rewards and the specials that we've got, and help us celebrate our bond birthday. I will tell you my favorite way to get these products and to be a part of our community is to join our business. And oh my goodness, I am so excited about this bond business starter, not because the price, yes, the price is amazing, $75, and you can get all of these items, $75, and you can start your business, but we've got new items in here that we haven't seen in the business kit before. So yes, the classic muffin tray has been in the business kit before. It actually was in my business kit 15 years ago, but it left for a while. We put some different things in there, but the large round mold, I do not remember a time when that has been in the business kit. So I'm really excited about that. So you can see for $75, you can get these great pieces. And the best part about this is you become a part of our Rockstars team and the amazing family we have at Bon Cook. So I highly recommend you start with a $75 kit. And then we've got some great ways that you can earn everything else you want for free and then some, plus you get 20% off discount right from the get-go. But if you would like to get some extra pieces and take advantage of some discounted prices, look what you can get for $101. You can get the same business kit for only $26 more. You can get the fluted round mold. So that's a great addition and maybe a good option if you have a collection of flexi pans so far. Then I might go ahead and tell you to go with this $101 bond business starter this month, because it's pretty amazing. And if you didn't notice in the red writing there, all of our bond business starters are come with free shipping as well. So then I just want to make sure you guys know that there are 3 other bond business starters, and these come with a lot of our French pantry items. And in fact, this $250 collection comes with only French pantry. So those people that started the business with a ton of FlexiPan, like my friend Tina did, you could just start with French pantry if you wanted to, but who doesn't want more FlexiPan in their kitchen? So then you can look at the next level, has that bond, that $75 collection plus the French pantry. And then our top of the level bond business starter for $351 has everything we just talked about. So it is a great price, that is for sure. But I will tell you, as a rock star, we will teach you how to get all these items for free. So highly recommend, like I started, we would invite you to come along and join our team for the $75. It's truly amazing. So reach out to the consultant that invited you here tonight and talk to them, because honestly, I say part-time, full-time, or fun time, we've got a place for you here on our team and in our company. And by fun time, I mean, if you are just simply going to join this team so that you can be the best part of this community, have the first to have the recipes, be in the know of what's coming, the special discounts, the first to hear about sales and so forth, but also just be a part of people that also love to cook and love these products, you can still join the business. You can join the business just because you spend enough money that you want the personal shopping discount. So I just want to make sure you guys all know that there really is a place for all of you here in our business. So I hope you guys enjoyed all these recipes tonight. It is time to get to some raffles. And my cake is still cooking. I don't think it's gonna be ready before we finish, but I will definitely take some pictures and share them on, yes, we have a team Facebook group, and I'll put them on there, and then your consultant can share those pictures with you, okay? Okay, Stephanie, are we ready to do the raffles?
We're ready. I've got
Okay.
all your names in here, and we are ready to go. And so here we go.
First of all, let me tell them what they're going to get.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I was hoping that my cake would be done and I could show you. The first winner is gonna get the Twisted Crown mold because the fluted bond mold is the one that's on special this month, but the Twisted Crown mold that is in the oven right now, this is the fluted bond. The Twisted Crown mold was on sale last month. And so if you missed it, you might win it for free right now. So the first winner is gonna get the Twisted Crown mold. So you wanna spin for that?
Here we go. First winner. I can't read it backwards. I don't know
Sorry.
if you can, but here we go. The winner is
Marsha!
Marsha! Woo-hoo!
Yay! Congratulations, Marsha. Okay.
Thank you.
Woohoo, yay, Marsha.
Yay.
The next winner is getting the Pep Rally Pepper Mill to go with your pepper refill you get.
Woo! And that is Ken. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Fantastic. Congratulations, Ken. You're getting the Pep Rally Pepper Mill. And we are so excited to have all of you join us tonight. Thank you very much, Tina and Stephanie, for your awesome presentations. And I'm sorry my cake's not done, but at least you got the one. And before we sign off, I want to do a quick happy birthday to Bon Cook, and we really would love it if you'd help us celebrate all month long by following us on social media, by reaching out to your consultant for booking a class, joining his or her team, and of course, we love our customers too, so you can be a VIP shopper. So how about we say a big happy birthday, Bon Cook.
Woohoo! Happy birthday!
I'd see you, but you really don't want me to do that.
Happy birthday.
All right, thanks everyone. Next month, it's gonna be on Tuesday, September 6th. So mark your calendars. Monday's Labor Day, so Tuesday, September 6th is our next maker class. Hope to see you guys then. Take care, everyone.
Bye.